HSETV and HSE News are public forums for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions expressed do not represent those of HSE schools or the Board of School Trustees.
Good afternoon, HSC. I'm Zach Martin.
And I'm Ben Atchison. We're here with your daily news. Today's newscast is sponsored by Sky Zone on Fishers on 121st Street. Fall break hours at Sky Zone. On October 20th, open jump is from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and October 21st, open jump is 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. with glow night from 10 p.m. to midnight. Yesterday marked the opening Indiana's early voting for the November 8th election. If you are registered to vote, you may vote early in Fisher City Hall beginning next Wednesday or at the courthouse in Noblesville with additional days as Fishers. Do not forget to bring a driver's license. Check out the link below for more information.
The U.S. launched Tomahawk cruise missiles at 3 coastal radar sites in Houthi-controlled territory on Yemen's Red Sea coast, in response to the missiles that were fired at U.S. warships in the last 5 days. Pentagon Press Secretary Peter Cook said in a statement that the sites were destroyed. The USS Nitze launched the missiles. The strikes marked the first shots fired by the U.S. in anger against the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen's long-running civil war.
The 2016 Nobel Prize in Literature has been awarded to American singer-songwriter Bob Dylan for having created new poetic expressions within the great American song tradition. The Swedish Academy's permanent secretary, Sarah Danius, said that the 75-year-old Dylan is a great poet in the English-speaking tradition. She drew parallels between his work and that of ancient Greek poets Homer and Sappho. Let's go over the mat with your sports news.
The long wait for Ronda Rousey to return is finally over. Rousey will face women's bantamweight champion Amanda Nunes at the year-end UFC 207 card set to take place on December 30th from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. NFL player Colin Kaepernick, who has been in the news lately for kneeling during the national anthem, has agreed to reconstructing his 4-year quarterback contract to a 2-year contract. The monetary value of the deal for this year remains the same, with the second year should Colin Kaepernick choose to stay, carrying a $16.5 million salary. This has been Matt Lloyd with sports. Now back to your anchors.
As we hear, bullying is a large problem in schools throughout the world. For more information, let's find out more about cyberbullying, and let's hear from our deans regarding this topic.
Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place using electronic devices such as cell phones, computers, and tablets. In 2011, surveys showed that 16% of high school students experienced bullying. Cyberbullying can cause students to use alcohol and drugs, skip school, experience in-person bullying, receive poor grades, and have low self-esteem. You can prevent it by going on your social media account, click on the person that is bullying you, and block them. You can also use evidence of cyberbullying by recording dates, times, and descriptions of instances when cyberbullying has occurred. Then report these problems to social media and cell phone service providers. Remember, HSE, cyberbullying can cause serious problems towards students. Show respect to other students and remember to make good choices.
Hello students, I want to talk to you about bullying today. Ms. Ryan, it seems like this bullying epidemic, this topic is growing legs and getting more and more dangerous as we go along. Why don't you give the students the definition of bullying? A lot of students use that word and people use that word and don't really know what it is.
Bullying is a repeated action. It's a repeated interaction that can be physical, it can be verbal, it can be through social media where no words are ever exchanged. The person receiving those words or touch must feel harmed in some way by it, and it has to be repeated over time.
So the cyberbullying, just as the video clip that we watched, the cyberbullying is growing more and more popular as well. What's cyberbullying, and talk about why that's dangerous as well?
So cyberbullying is any interaction through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Kik, Snapchat, that a person feels offended or it's unwanted. It could be simple name calling, it could be spreading rumors, it could be anything that makes a person feel uncomfortable.
The important part of that is you can't respond to it and then expect that to be bullying, right? It has to be one-sided, and you have to really feel offended by it and uncomfortable. Students, as we go along with the school year, it's important to remember to treat each other with respect at all times.
Please, if there's an issue, come talk to responsible, trustworthy staff members, and the issue can be resolved from there.
Thank you for listening, and as always, promote respect, foster pride, and inspire excellence.
That's all we have for you today, HSC.
Have a terrific Thursday.
Tomorrow morning, RTV6 will be doing a live broadcast from the football stadium from 6 to 7 a.m. RTV6 is looking for school spirit from us Royals, so wear blue. See you there.
Don't forget to follow HSETV on social media for more news and school updates.